Text. This video is the rage of the entire Tarkov community right now. It's literally got it's so controversial. It's got every Tarkov creator divided on one way or another how this is. Very controversial video. It's a it's a lot. It's a lot. If you're a Tarkov lover and a Tarkov fan, this is a lot to take in. So, let's roll this clip.
Hey there, buds. Some people claim that there's a cheater in every single lobby, and others declare they've never been killed by a cheater. The truth is most likely somewhere in the middle. But how can you know? If the game developer knew, they'd ban them. And if a game doesn't have a replay system, which Escape from Tarkov does not have, how does a player know how bad it is? So I came up with a plan to answer this question once and for all. The plan. Number one, we will find a cheater. This should not be difficult. This is Escape from Tarkov we're talking about here. Number two, we will spectate said cheater, and we will observe their gameplay using their ESP. Number three,
we will find the cheater overlord and we will destroy them.
Whoa, easy, Tiger. Got a little overzealous there. Number three, we will figure out how many cheaters there are in every Tarkov raid using the cheater's ESP knowledge. Let's go do it. Before we get into the footage, I want to throw this disclaimer in here. And I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that if you watch this video, it will change the way you look at first-person shooters, especially games like Escape from Tarkov, forever. If you enjoy playing Escape from Tarkov, and you're having a great time, keep playing the game, and it may not be a bad idea just to not watch this video. But if you're frustrated with the cheating situation, and you want to know how bad it is, this is the video for you. The game developers are most likely going to copyright strike and try to take down this video. If that occurs, I have a video ready to go. It doesn't contain any game footage, and I will put it up immediately. And if this video is still up on YouTube, you can try to make a copy of it and download it. I'm not going to go into details there. I'm sure you know how to use Google. Now back to the video. Step one, we need to find a cheater. This was not hard. Just look at these metrics. There are over 1,000 people online right now in this Discord, and you don't even need to be in the Discord to get the cheats. They have sales, and check out this. In early February, they had 4,000 concurrent users connecting to the servers at one time. And this is just one cheat developer of many. And while there are plenty of cheaters in these Discords, I need to find someone that I actually trust. Do you remember Evoker? He was the cheater I interviewed and shadowed in my video, Messy Truth About Hacking in Video Games. He has some pretty fancy cheats that would be very useful to collect the information I needed. And even though I vowed to keep him anonymous, he knew that the cheat devs could figure out if he was the one who leaked the footage. Evoker was more worried about getting caught by the cheat developer than the game developer. Let that sink in. The cheat developers are more careful and restrictive with their software than the game developer. Evoker was out, so I took matters into my own hands and installed some cheats. And 5 minutes later, I was a real hacker. Okay, that was easy. But before we go on this cheater catching rampage, we need to set some ground rules. Number one, fresh account. I'm not playing on my main account. Number two, no killing PMCs, even if I think they're cheating. Number three, no transferring of loot, no boosting, and no playing with anyone else. And number four, after a few days of testing, reset the account. So this is the start of a normal match in Escape from Tarkov. It's a night raid, so it's harder to spot players, unless you flip on ESP. You can see the player's level, kill to death ratio, their distance, what gun they have out, how much ammo they have, their hitbox or skeleton, everything with this cheat. And this isn't even a really good one. In addition to that, you have radar down in the bottom right-hand corner. It shows everything, including the AI bots.
This shit is pathetic.
This is going to be really nice when we're seeing if another player is tracking us through walls, because you can see what direction they're looking with the little arrows. I witnessed a player with a high KD drop someone on the way in. I plan to creep up and just see what he does. And while I creep up, this other player surprises me. Yes, even with ESP and radar, you can still get surprised. I follow my rule and let the PMC kill me. I can't tell you how many raids this happened in. Was the guy cheating? I have no evidence whatsoever. As far as I can tell, this was just a normal raid. In this next raid, I decided to investigate this big team fight that was going down. A few players had already died. That's what that white default inventory text is. I gave them several opportunities to get spooked. I even jumped up in this tree to really test them. and nothing. A player scav rolled up and I decided to have a little fun. And yeah, I'm using a voice changer. On the first day of testing, I actually thought I was going to come back to Tarkov, and I didn't want to get recognized in game. More on that later.
Don't shoot, okay? We cool? Come over to the tree, come over to the tree.
Yeah, I see you. I see you.
Yeah, there's two.
Okay.
It's painfully clear that these two Chads are legit. How refreshing.
Whoa, don't shoot!
We have a fun little interaction and we go our separate ways.
I saw you looting. You guys were standing still. I could have popped you in the head. I made a pact not to kill PMCs. I'm kind of doing a quest.
Okay. So you guys don't want to loot crack house, right? You guys can just pass through. How about that?
Okay, I'm gonna go through the big wall. Hey, don't flank me. Just leave me alone.
A player scav? Why are you teaming up with a player scav?
Listen, man. I'm not telling you what to do with your life.
Fair enough.
I thought maybe things aren't that bad. However, I didn't really have a solid plan to determine if someone was cheating or not. How can you know? I load into a night raid and I look around the map and I decide to check out this low-level, high KD player. I roll up, glance down at the radar, and he locks onto my position. He lies down. Is this my first cheater? Did I find one? No, he's literally just AFK. Raid after raid, nothing. It honestly was pretty boring. But then I discovered a secret weapon, the Wiggle. And the Wiggle was all I needed. I can't believe it. Two legit players showed up and I watched the cheater destroy them. I went to the roof to see what he would do, and he was stuck in a healing animation.
I'm like spazzing out right now.
Oh, like, can you use your gun?
Even cheaters can get Tarkoved.
No.
Another player rolled up, and I died to him. And if you question if that Wiggle was completely random, he sent me a message in game after the fact. Cheaters change their names all the time. The next day, he had already changed his. What's so brilliant about the Wiggle is that it shows the other hacker that I cheat. If they respond to it by wiggling back, it confirms that they have ESP. And that's what I wanted. I wanted them to show their hand. In the hacking community, a Wiggle is a form of a truce, a peace offering. Armed with this new information, I went back into raid to track down another cheater. The ESP tells you who is on a team, and here we have Team 1 and Team 2. And I figured I could find out if the winner was legit or not. Team 1 gets third party, but handles the threat quickly. Killed them. The Team 2 guys, look how much they backed off. They're not even fighting over their friends' bodies anymore. They're just back here sitting in the gas station. What are they doing?
It's so bizarre. You see that happen. You've seen it happen a few times, right?
That's why for the channel, Kel you're hearing. She plays Tarkov as well. We speculated it was possible that both teams might have someone who's not legit. When the ESP turns red, it means there is a direct line of sight to the target. I tested Team 1 several times, and this guy's not watching his ESP if he is hacking. I was pretty confident they're not cheating. I needed to stay close to keep the pressure on. They can't jump this wall right here and kill me if they...
I was gonna say, you get so
Suspect me
close
of it.
up in this stuff.
Team 2 loses another player in the fight, and the last man surviving heads to the extract, which was a wise move. The dust settles, and I try the Wiggle. Oh, he's wiggling, look.
Oh,
See that?
yep. Does that mean the whole
He took
team?
out his right rebel.
Does that mean the whole team is cheating if he's doing that?
Let's see what happens when I come over. This guy takes a few pop shots at me, and I let the cheaters take care of him. That scav up there lit me up.
Do your voice changer.
Oh, that scab?
Yeah, dude.
Bro, this is
Up on the
crazy.
hill. He lit. Unless one of you shot at me, I don't think you did.
No, we were shooting at that scab up there, if that's it.
Wait, he shot me through the barbed wire.
Just a better player, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be careful. You need anything?
Nah, man, I'm good. That was very difficult to figure out that those guys were hacking.
Yeah.
He took out his red rebel the second I took out my knife.
Yep. That whole team.
100% cheating.
That whole team.
That whole team. Sometimes I would just antagonize a cheater with the Wiggle to get them to rage hack on me, and it works. I know this guy's getting so annoyed. He's trying to avoid me, but you're only level 11. I can keep up with you, buddy.
Hello there, sir. Hello there, sir. Whoa.
He just deleted that level 52. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey there, bro. Wow.
I found it quite common that cheaters ran in groups. Their KDs are extremely high, in the top 1%. And after this guy gets this insane nade kill, I sneak up on their position. It should be noted that I am not overweight, and I make sure to silent crouch walk, not hitting bushes, etc. It makes no sense that he would lock onto my position here. He sidesteps left and right, and I track him to show them that I'm watching. He knows I have ESP, and he doesn't like it.
Yo, what's up, Mike?
What are you gonna do? Show me your hand. His buddy's moving in to help him out. They assume I'm gonna just like aimbot him, I bet.
This shit is crazy, bro.
He must have the grenadier task or something because he's looking for nades to throw at me. And before I make any noise, they just start talking.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. I have a starting pistol out. I don't have any ammo. You got. Whoa.
I set my sights on this very high KD player. He had just dropped somebody. I approach carefully. He notices I'm getting close, and look how precise his lock is on the radar. Sometimes I'd run into a cheater on the way to another cheater. He snaps to me as I get close. He closes the door. And the wiggle. It surprises me every time. And once I developed the strategy and started investigating more people in every single raid, the cheaters were everywhere. The KD of 2 is good, but it's not that good. This has got to be so annoying from their perspective. They don't want to react, but they have to. I keep pestering with the wiggle. They know I cheat. They know I have ESP now. If you're not familiar with how Escape from Tarkov works, you don't make sound when you silent crouch walk underweight like this. This is the most lawyer reaction a cheater can have. It's like he's saying, I know, but I'm not going to let it be known that I know. There's literally no reason for him to be standing over here looking at my exact angle. I hadn't made any noise.
Look at this. This cheater has a
standoff continued for a while.
2.05
All right,
KD.
man, well, good luck.
I try to leave and he sort of
Bro.
holds me up.
Imagine being a fucking cheater and
I
having
gotta
a
give the guy credit though. He's being a lot
2.05.
more subtle than most people in this video. I was expecting to die right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But maybe
I'm
he's like
totally
me,
down to
just
play.
has ESP and no aimbot. I had
Totally
no
down to
idea what this
play.
guy was
I'm
gonna do
I'm
next.
gonna finish watching this video because I'm gonna do a react
Oh, bro.
on it.
Hey, man. I'm backing off, bro. I have a knife.
This is terrible. Yeah, bro. This is it.
What's up?
Look, this guy TTV Trench. Look, this dude's a streamer. 2.05 and he's
And
cheating,
who are
bro.
you fooling with the fake TTV name?
Oh, maybe he's
Alright,
fake.
cool.
I
Alright,
don't.
cool.
Oh, so it's a fake
Listen,
TTV.
dude, I'm not trying to, like, fuck with you. I just was saying hi. Just doing the wiggle, you know? If you're saying anything, I can't hear you. I just letting you know. Is your buddy cool? Whoa. We're cool. You want me to leave or hang out?
Leave, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright, cool.
I'd been pestering this guy for about 3 minutes, slowly creeping up. And I finally pushed him to his limit. And don't forget about radar. Just look at how locked on he is. Yeah, okay, bud. I'd already gotten these guys to wiggle, but I wasn't recording. You gotta give me a break, though, man. I've had a bad cold. I cannot believe I wasn't recording.
Oh, no.
I'm usually good about it, but I went to go get a drink while I was loading in, and I usually hit the recording.
Messed up your flow.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Fighting or are we friendly?
Oh, dude, I'm friendly. I'm friendly. You gotta respect the wiggle, dude. Hell yeah, man.
What you got going on, man? Why are you just hanging out with a knife?
And I wonder how they know I have my knife out. How are they missing this much?
Because they're not good at the game. That's why they have the download.
Look at this guy. He's a 0.5, bro. Bro, I have a 4.0
Yeah, just come around
KD,
the
and
garage.
I don't need this shit. This is pathetic, bro.
me.
I'm not in a position
These
to
fucking
negotiate,
cheaters are
my man.
pathetic, dude. Fucking
Sounds like you're not doing
pathetic.
so good. And this doesn't break the
Like
rule, but this is the closest
fucking
thing I did to
5,
killing a
bro.
player.
And
Sounds
this
like you
dude's
don't
a
have much
cheater,
time, brother.
confirmed.
No, I don't.
You better hurry.
Yeah, so I bet you feel really good.
No, come over here and I'll give you heals, but you're the one that's not coming over here. I'm not even the one that shot at you.
He ain't gonna give him heals, is he?
I felt bad for this guy, but I needed to stay undercover.
Dude's a
You gotta
fucking
get in here,
cheater,
brother.
man. Fuck that guy.
Oh my god, his health is... He's not gonna make it. Come on in, come on in, come on in.
Let him fucking die.
He's gonna die before.
Mm-hmm. What's his health at?
4, 3. Get over here, get over here. Come. Get the cover, get the
That's
cover.
so fucked up. He can see as hell.
Alright, I'm gonna drop it on the ground for you. See that?
Oh my god.
I
Oh,
was watching his health
so
tick down and I was like,
fucked.
he's not gonna make it. This is gonna be so funny.
That dude was a cheater, though, bro.
See, I've earned these guys' trust, you know?
Yeah.
Listen, I wasn't gonna kill this guy, and he could have just popped me right there. Most hackers won't wiggle back.
Oh, wait, that
It
dude-
doesn't matter.
I
The
don't
wiggle
know,
still
whatever.
works.
So that guy
They
was a
know I
cheater or
have
wasn't?
ESP. Don't forget to check the radar in the bottom right during this interaction. Even though I have my knife out, he's worried about me. He's tracking me this whole way around. When you're playing against normal players, they don't ever look at you like this on the radar. Up until this point, you could argue some of this could just be chance. Maybe he thought he saw something at my location and he's watching like a hawk. But it's starting to become very obvious. And I want to seal the deal in this interaction. Are you back, Travis? This guy's 100% cheating. He won't wiggle at me, but he's doing everything. Just basically tracked me in a big circle. Look, he's turning back looking directly at me. Look at this. That's my friend Travis. He was watching me record some of these raids live. He's been in several of my shorts. I'm going to get him to rage on me. Just pop me in the head like he's going to pop me in the head the second I show anything. You ready? Called it! Let's watch this back in slow motion. He shot me through the bush without an actual sight line. The server had a bit of lag and placed the death behind solid cover. In this raid, I was tracking down a rager, and en route to his position, he was dead. It turns out he got killed by a different hacker. A legit player rolls through, and the cheater is holding an angle. Geez, I wonder who's going to win this fight. He gets the kill, of course. Let's see if he'll respond to the wiggle. Looks my way. And wiggle confirmation. I got my knife though. Peace, peace. I was just saying peace. Nice kill. I don't know why I told him nice kill.
It's so cringe, bro.
You got that guy with like that guy earlier. What was his KD? Oh shit. I'm always trying to get them to verbally confirm that they're cheating.
Huh?
What was that other guy's? That guy was raging, the other guy, right?
It was like 15, bro.
Dude. Yeah.
Mine's high too, but I gotta lower it.
Yeah. That's all good either way. It's always a cherry on top when you get the
15
verbal
KD.
confirmation of cheating. He admitted to knowing the KD of the guy he killed. There's a single bot follower scav still alive. That means a rare boss spawned on the map and there's only one guard left. You ever wonder why it's so hard to get boss kills sometimes? The cheaters will get to them first, and they don't want you near it. Oh, this guy's raging. Jesus Christ, that guy was raging. Watching the radar really seals the deal on this clip. Check this out.
There's a tree between us. This kind of works out.
Oh.
You can't argue with the wiggle. It's the
Hey,
closest thing
smacked
to
up
100%
two boys,
confirmation.
huh?
And
Let's
I got better
go.
at identifying the cheaters. I would
go,
sometimes
Mike.
find them in back-to-back raids. One night, I ran into cheaters 5 raids in a row. I would love to share some stats
I
with
felt
you.
that.
In my
5 raids in a
125
row.
raids, I never ran into a fly hacker. I had 0 raids with the stinky leg invincibility hack. I never ran into anyone speed hacking. And it was actually quite rare that I got aimbot or rage hacked. There were obvious cheaters in about 60% of my raids. The best predictor that a cheater would be in your raid is one simple thing: the number of people in the lobby. If a lobby had more people or was near full, it is almost guaranteed that a cheater is in your raid. Sometimes players would just avoid me and I couldn't really test them. I only reached level 13, so it's not like I was able to outrun and catch up to anybody who really wanted to evade me. The time of day matters. At nighttime, I encountered more cheaters than early morning or midday. It's reasonable to assume that I missed many closet ESPers. I was only able to investigate a handful of people in every single raid. Often I would die to a PMC, or a sniper scav would give me away, or something would happen that would prevent me from investigating more people in the raid. So while I would try to get around and check out as many people as I could, it's just impossible. Even though I literally confirmed 60% of my raids had a cheater in them, the actual number has to be higher. There's a lot more that I'd like to cover in this video. All of the various discoveries I made about how cheaters act, some of the sussy interactions that I couldn't 100% validate as a cheater, including someone who was streaming live, and much more, such as the difficulty of getting past the stream-proof feature of the ESP. Very difficult to actually record the footage. And what's the actual solution to the problem? And why is it so bad recently? And I'd love to do a follow-up answering all these questions, as well as responding to the comments and the feedback that I'm inevitably going to get. I'm going to end this video with an interview. I hope you enjoy. This is Luke. You may know him as the co-founder of Linus Media Group and the current COO of Floatplane Media. And he's an avid Tarkov player. And I showed him most of these clips before the release of this video. There was this gasp of just, oh my God. This happened to me when I came across the first cheater. It happened to my buddy Travis when he was watching me play. He had watched me live while I was recording. And it happened to Kelly when she was shadowing me. And it happened to you too. I heard it from you when you saw the wiggle. And tell me how that felt. What were you feeling in that moment?
It hurt, man. It hurt for like reasons that are almost hard to explain too, because like the wiggle specifically being the tool that they use to identify fellow jackasses is so frustrating, because the wiggle was something that the Tarkov community as a whole had used to capture this part of the game, which was not fighting each other, which was always so rare but beautiful in its own right. And now it's just tainted in this horrible way. And when you're watching it happen, you're seeing Adam stare at someone through walls with ESP, and you're just hoping the whole time. You know they're staring right at him. You know it's weird that they're staring right at him, but you're hoping. You're like, don't wiggle, right? Because you've heard that it's going to happen. And then when it does happen, I think just all your hope just dissolves, because when it's that prevalent, like, what do? I don't know. And you know that something must be
This shit is
common,
wild, bro.
if there's a culture that's been built around it. And when you're talking about how people say like, oh, thanks for respecting the wiggle, that just makes it so that you know without a shadow of a doubt that this is a thing that happens all the time. So that means that there are cheaters running into each other all the time, which means that they're extremely populous.
Yeah, and the idea that the cheaters would group up and team up together against the legit players, as if it's a red versus blue, a us versus them situation.
Yeah.
And I almost felt like I was impersonating a cheater in role playing. I mean, I'm doing investigative journalism, right? I'm acting. I told this guy, nice kill, one time, and I like cringed inside. I was like, why did I say that? But I was trying to come up with something to like connect with them, and it felt like nasty almost, but it worked. And these guys would kind of open up to you sometimes. The guy asked me to friend him afterwards.
you know.
I have never once had someone ask me to friend them afterwards. And like, it wouldn't be that hard to tell someone your gamer tag through voice. It just never happens. And then it seemed so common in your raids. So they're clearly teaming up. So not only is cheating enough, but they have to work together, which is, I'm just getting mad even thinking about it.
It's just stuck in the fire here, you know?
Yeah.
Tarkov's a game unlike a lot of other games. And one of the things that's special about it is you tend to value your life in this game. I remember when the Modern Warfare playtest or the beta went live, the recent one, and I found myself, I had just finished a Tarkov session and I started playing it, and I ended up playing, you know, some game mode, and I was just like, I just don't care whether I die or not. You know, I just don't care. Like, I want to win. It's fun getting kills and getting more points, but it's missing that sadness factor when you lose, and when you win, you don't feel like you won much. And Tarkov is not like that. And why do you think cheating is so much of a bigger deal in a game like Tarkov?
I played Eve for many years. It feels similar to Eve, where I think even more so in Tarkov, but with Eve and Tarkov, not only do you lose everything that you have when you die, but the things that you have are highly customized to how you like to play. Now, in Eve, you don't customize the individual components, you just customize what individual components are on your ship. And it's very easy to just rebuy all the stuff that you previously had using I don't think it's actually called a blueprint, but using what I'm going to call a blueprint. It's been a long time. In Tarkov, you can technically save a loadout for a firearm, but I think the amount of people that use that is not actually going to be that high. It's mostly streamers. So you have people that have taken a gun into a few different raids and maybe added some attachments to it along the way, customizing it, changing colors on it to make it like look cooler, or
Okay.
15 people at the loot, and then he's messaging me worst, really, really, really bad. Gaming sense, because it sounds like personal life motivation, but for real.
Okay, this is like practically a podcast at this point. I'm just gonna end it there. That's crazy though. 60% of raids, guys. 60% of raids is what he's reporting. Damn. That's crazy. That shit's crazy. I like how he said that it's kind of like a red versus blue thing, because that's kind of the way I see it now. It's like, the way I see cheaters they are pathetic pieces of shit. So, and then the thing is about cheaters is they have something to justify why they're cheating. That's what it seems to always be. They have a reason to justify, to make themselves feel like cheating is okay, right? It's a common thing with cheaters. To justify, oh, well, the game developer this, or this, or this, or this, you know. I'm cheating because of this, you know. Almost like they're blaming it on reactive cheating. Like they're just reacting to the state of the game and reacting to what the hands they're being dealt, right? So they're just reacting to it, which is a super pathetic way to look at it. Is like, you're telling me that you're too weak to just fucking get your ass kicked every once in a while, learn from it, and take the harder route that's gonna make you a better gamer in the long run? You think cheating is just, I mean, it's honestly just like an insult to their own gaming expertise. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to resort to cheating, that means that you know you don't have the skills to get good. You know what I mean? Yeah, or maybe some people are like, I don't have the time to get good at this game or whatever, you know? Hey man, everybody's first wipe sucks. Everybody sucks their first wipe. You know what I mean? Everybody's not good their first wipe. Not everybody's, you know, everybody has to learn. You know what I mean? You got to start from somewhere. I mean, it's just pathetic to think that there's people that suck so bad and can't deal with losing. Losing sucks and dying sucks in this game. It really fucking does. Like, it really does. And it is punishing. But at the end of the day, dude, it's easy. This game is not hard. You don't have to cheat to be good at this game. Like, you do not have to cheat. Just go fucking scab. Go craft. Make some money. Use the elements of this game to keep you playing. This game isn't even as brutal as people make it out to be. It is brutal, and the only thing that really honestly makes it brutal is running into fucking cheaters. Because then there's like, well, there's nothing I can do here, you know? The game's brutal. It really is, but it's not... It's just not to that level, you know? It's not... It's just not to that level, to where... Like, oh, the only thing that I can do to have fun on this game is cheat. No shot. You know? And that's what I think a lot of people just... that are cheating, they just don't have the skills to get good at this game without cheating. Sadly enough, is what it comes off as to me. And it's pathetic. It really is. Because that's probably the same people that cheat on fucking Call of Duty, man. Like an easy-ass video game that's just... But you gotta cheat because you're just not a good gamer. You don't know what you're doing. I don't know. It's sad, honestly. If you really think about it, it's just sad. Like, it's almost like there should be like a program or something to help people like that are cheaters, dude. Because I mean, it's desperate shit. Like, that is. I appreciate this guy like doing this video. Like, a lot of people are giving him a lot of shit about the video. Like, you know, oh, dude, now you're just a dirty cheater. I get the investigative journalism thing because, I mean, I have a journalism degree. So I get it. I mean, you sometimes have to get your hands dirty to make journalism happen. So I'm not really upset with him on that. It seems like he doesn't really cheat regularly. I don't really like I think what he did mess up with is he made a direct line on how to get the cheats, and then he made a statement on that they do sales. Like, the way that he went about, like, allowing it to be advertisement for cheats was pretty dumb. Because now the wieners out there that are like, well, how do I get the cheats? Now they know. You know what I mean? Where there was a wall there for some people, now there's not. Is this shampoo gonna go up? Let's just sell. I'm just selling that. I'm just selling out. 18,000. I mean, right here, dude. Need some money, do this shit. That's what that made. Like, this game has so many elements to it. You know what I mean? There's so many elements to this game. Make money on the market. You make money on so many things you can do on this game to make money and have a good time. Lighthouse. I gotta get a Vertex, man. I just need one fucking Vertex. But see, like, oh, like that, for instance. I'm looking for a Vertex, right? So I'm like, oh, dude, I gotta go Lighthouse. I know the spawns. Like, that's game knowledge that I have. That I'm like, oh, I know where the spawns are. Let me go check them. That's not there. Fuck. You know what I mean? I wasted my time going to that. It's part of the fucking game. Like, it's part of it. It's part of it, It's like me finding that LEDX the other day. Like, I know that's a spawn for a LEDX. So all I did was every scav I sprinted to that spawn, seen if it was there. And when it was there, it finally spawned and I got it. And I was excited. I was like, oh my God, I got it. It finally spawned for me. Let's go. And I fucking dipped out of the raid. That's exciting. It's part of the game. If you have, like... If you have a hack where you can see all the loot in this game, then why is it fun? Why is it fun? The thrill of it is the hunt. The thrill is the hunt. The thrill is the hunt and getting better at this game and learning and then finally whenever all the shit that you went through, all the fucking sludge you had to shovel to finally succeed, and when you do, it feels so good. And you're taking that away from yourself. You take that away from yourself when you're a fucking dirty, rat-ass cheater who just can't put in the work.